Hello and welcome to my kit review today. So, currently what you are seeing is my active kit that I would typically use out on the field. This is the 6B45. Now, as you can see, I have 4 AK mags and 4 grenade pouches immediately on my chest with a little spot in between where I could fit a simple small stick tag-in round. In addition to this, I have 2 multi-purpose pouches. And as you can see, I just typically stick 2 extra tagging grenades right there. If not, I throw in an extra Baofeng radio battery. Speaking of the radio, this is my radio right here. I use a Baofeng, and I typically leave the buckle usually unlocked so I can easily get access to it. This is my dump pouch right here. It's your typical standard dump pouch, doesn't reflect IR. It's nothing really too special, but it's very nice to have. This is my medical pouch. I typically stick extra tourniquets for Milsim West and stuff like that in here, if not extra grenades. Now this is my butt pack. You would typically have me have batteries in it, have extra mags, having 2 mags on the sides, and the main compartment typically holding extra water for revives, or BBs, or batteries, or anything extra such as GoPro batteries. Moving on to my balaclavas, I usually use these 3 balaclavas, a black one, which is for winter, a green one, which is typically the one I use most for summer, and then an ATAX one, which I use interchangeably with the summer one. With this too, I also have some typical 511 gloves you can typically get from just any generic store. They have Kevlar knuckles to help prevent my fingers getting and my knuckles getting shot. This is my FSB reversible reflector. This is what I typically would wear on my back so you can typically see me and not blend in with bushes. Moving on to now the 6 Schwa Patrol backpack. This backpack holds 2 magazines on each side or any additional extra gear that I just don't need immediately, such as like water or extra food or magazines. In addition to this, this can house my sleeping kit. This holds my level 8. Moving on to the VKBO level 8 gear, this is my typical winter uniform I would use. Now, this isn't no special thing. These things work, they're great for cold environments, and I'm actually about to be using them for the raid this weekend on the 11th. Now we're moving on to the more important stuff that you would typically see me use, such as the AK-12 that I use from the Arcturus brand. This is your PE model, so it has performance enhanced or the pre-run engine in it. It's a great gun that has treated me very well, and I'm very happy to use this, and I will use this for just about any Milsim event I can. And an important note about this gun is that this sight protector I use on it is very helpful and has saved my sight many times that it's been shot at before. Now moving on to my ear protection, this is the GSSH016M2. This is your typical standard Russian hearing protection. It works great, it does the job, and it fits on with the 6B47, which you see currently. This right here is my PVS-14, which I will be eventually using for future recording at night. This thing is a Gen 3 monocular night vision device. I highly recommend it, and night vision is pretty great. It's a great hobby to get into. I recommend it, but that's just me. Now, actually getting on to the 6B47, this is a actual standard issue Russian helmet. It has its Rhino mount and it has its little side mount. It's a great helmet to have and I recommend. Now, I'm also going to talk about the layers I wear, which is the VKB level 3. I wear also the level 5 and the level 8. Now, the 3 is just your typical summer uniform. Nothing special. The level 5 is your typical, goes through all 4 seasons. It's great. This is the one I would recommend you get first. And then you have the layer 8, which is your winter gear. You're only going to use this in really cold environments.